Good evening. My name is Charlene Kirk, and I am the president of the ViPS Board of Directors, your co-host for tonight's event. Thank you. I'd like to take this opportunity to also welcome our board members here tonight. If you're out there, could you give us a wave or stand up? Our ViPS board members. Awesome. Yeah. They truly are the greatest to work with, and I'm so proud of ViPS' 51-year history of Little Rock School District. Yes, I said 51 years. So I'd like to personally welcome you here tonight to the district's biggest pep rally, and it's to celebrate you, the best team ever, Little Rock School District volunteers. Give yourself a hand. Awesome. Much like me, I know you appreciate the McDermott Elementary Cheerleading Squad that you saw welcoming you as you came in for providing your cheer energy. Sponsors, Brittany Miller and Mary Harden. Brittany and Mary, are you out here anywhere? All right, give us a shout. Woo! Every team's success is driven by a dedicated coach. I have a true appreciation for all of the adults, many of you who are volunteers, who support and sponsor student groups just like this one. Let's all give them a hand again. Woo! Awesome. especially those of you who know me. I've never considered myself the cheerleader type. Here you go. But it's pretty enticing to get out the pom-poms when I saw what we're doing here today, celebrating all these awesome volunteers. I hope you've had a chance to see the sports highlights video at the beginning of our program. Wasn't it great? Did you guys check it out as you came in? Awesome. What a wonderful opportunity for all of us to see some of the student athletes and their accomplishments. Thank you, Jackie Merrill, give us a wave, for creating this piece. Awesome. Yet again, another reminder how much LRSD has to be proud of. Our student sports teams really represented us extremely well this year. So let's give those sports teams a cheer. Awesome. And don't forget, our volunteers have had a stellar year as well. So that means I have the privilege of providing some very, very impressive team stats to Superintendent Dr. Wright. Dr. Wright, come on up here and join me. There he is. Awesome. And also I'd like to ask if there's any school board members here today. I see one. Norma Johnson, would you like to come up here and join us also? No pressure, but awesome. Are there any other school board members here tonight? I don't want to miss anybody. All right. So, Dr. Wright, everybody knows it takes a team to succeed in the Little Rock School District. And it has a great lineup of community volunteers, parents, and partners. And this year, we really knocked it out of the ballpark. March 1st, 2023, over 700,000 volunteer hours were recorded on behalf of the Little Rock School District. All right, so wait for it. That has an economic impact of $22.5 million. Yes, you heard me right. $22.5 million. Now that deserves a big cheer, I think. Let's do it again. Woo! All right, so now I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Jamal Wright to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I promise you my words will be very, very, very short. I am still not overwhelmed, but overwhelmed in a good way by that performance from the McDermott cheerleaders. Let's give them another round of applause. When I was an elementary principal, we had cheerleaders, but these were like real cheerleaders. We had cheerleaders that was just in the uniforms, but these cheerleaders were doing stunts and jumps and all types of things. And so great job to the cheerleaders at McDermott Elementary School. I promise I'll be short. I just want to say, yeah, you can clap for them one more time. I just want to say real quickly, one of the things that drew me to the Little Rock School District almost 2 years ago, was the enormous number and amount of volunteers and partners that we had in our district that really makes our district as great as it is. And so on behalf of myself, all of our board members, I want to thank all of our volunteers, all of our partners, everyone who volunteers to make a difference in the lives of children. It is because of you that we were able to accomplish all of the things that we have accomplished this year. And we just want to say thank you. We can't say thank you enough, and we want to encourage you to continue giving your time, your talents, and your energy to all of our schools. Although all of our students may not appreciate every single thing that you do right now, I guarantee you that you are making a difference, and you are touching lives, you are impacting lives, and you are changing lives. And we thank you for all that you do.
supersonic Southwest Storm. They're under the direction of Jose Holloway.
Hey, look, we're gonna make sure y'all know the name for it. We're here to the Supersonic Storm of Southwest. Say it one more time. Supersonic Storm of Southwest. Say it with me. Oh, it sounds so beautiful. And we go by simply S3 for sure. We need to bless these young people. These 12 seniors, raise your hand, seniors. These 12 seniors have amassed over $3.1 million in scholarships. Now, if you want to help the juniors, sophomores, and freshmen also get to their millions of dollars in scholarships one day, we need your support. Please donate to Little Rock Southwest High School Band Program. We're going to represent the state of Arkansas as one of the only, if not the only, high school band program to go to Atlanta 6 months. Let's clap it up for that. And the only way, I mean, it's already paid for, but we need your help reimbursing the building account because we have depleted the building account. You understand? But God gave me the vision, so I had to move on it. You understand? I had to move on the vision. So we need your help. Please support this band program. There's a QR code on the program. Be a blessing. Thank you so much. We're gonna put it on the floor. All right, here we go again. Pause. On the drums. Here we go again. 1 and 2 and drums and.
Now the extravaganza only gets better because we have a very, very special guest serving as our guest commentator tonight.
Yes, this special guest is a member of the University of Arkansas Hall of Honor and the Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame. That individual is none other than Mr. Pat Bradley. Pat set numerous scoring records when he played basketball under the legendary coach Nolan Richardson. And go ahead.
Pat is a commentator for the SEC ESPN network, and he also co-hosts a radio show on 103.7 The Buzz.
Just like to share with you a little something about Pat that comes to mind. Back in the late 70s, there was a group called the Triplets. They were Arkansas's big triplets. They put basketball kind of on the map here. And one day in practice, Coach Sutton, the late Eddie Sutton, was addressing his triplets. He went to one by the name of Marvin Duff. And he said, "Marvin, I was looking at the film and I noticed you weren't guarding anybody. You got to play offense and you got to play defense, Marvin." Marvin said, "Coach, you didn't recruit me to come up here and play defense." And Coach Sutton smiled and he said, "You know, you're right, Marvin. I want you to shoot the ball." So in that same mode, when Coach Richardson brought Pat Bradley to the campus, he said, "Pat, I didn't recruit you to play defense. I want you to shoot the basketball," and shoot it well he did. Most importantly, besides being just a great student athlete and accomplished many things on the basketball court, he's also a terrific human being, a person that keeps a torrid schedule doing two things: flying into Little Rock to host a show on 103.7 The Buzz, and then flying back to Bristol, Connecticut, where ESPN is located, and actually doing the show for ESPN. You may have seen him on the SEC network, does a great job of commentating, and he represents not only his family well, but he represents Arkansas well.
So tonight, we want to bring up our MC, Mr. Pat Bradley.
Yes.
Good to see you. Well, I appreciate it, and it's an honor that they asked me, and when the Freemans call, you can't say no. And they're just wonderful human beings, as you guys know, and I appreciate everything they said. And yeah, Coach Richardson didn't recruit me to play defense or dunk, just to shoot. So it was life-changing. And I grew up in Massachusetts, so I'm going to try to talk a little slower so you can understand. Believe it or not, my accent used to be a lot worse, if you can believe that. And so there's so many wonderful human beings here, all you volunteers. I'm somebody that benefited from having volunteers in school like yourselves. So it's definitely an honor for me to be here. Because you are seasoned players. As I was reading through, over 700,000 hours actually spent in the game. That's the type of impact that you guys have had. So that's truly amazing. And you're impacting students along the way, because we know that's what we're passing on. Just the unselfishness that they see you do is going to help them in the future. And we need it. We need it. It's tough times now for some of these young kids, what they got to deal with social media. And everybody understands the challenges. So it's important that you guys stay invested in those young people. And I'm looking over some of the numbers here. Little Rock schools averaged over 10 plus volunteer hours per student for the year. The list is in the program. I encourage you to take time and check that out. As an athlete, I love stats, right? I always trying to figure out how and why things happen. So if you want to join me in recognizing the top schools at each of the 4 levels. So come on up if you're part of the following teams: We have Central High School. Come on up. Come on up, Central. Not just a basketball school, not just a basketball school or football. Pinnacle View Middle School. And Jefferson Elementary. One of my favorite guys was Joe Johnson. I remember meeting a 18-year-old Joe Johnson for the first time. We played pickup games. We were a year separated. I'd never seen a 6'7" guy be able to handle the basketball the way he does. I actually heard he may be joining some staff up in Fayetteville. Coach Cal, what do you think about that?
Congratulations.
Congratulations again, Central High School, Pinnacle View Middle School, Jefferson Elementary. Congratulations to all of our 10+ schools. Ooh, I like that. A little background music. And I don't have to tell you, those are not the only elite teams in this league. Have you seen the qualifying lineup for the President's Volunteer Service Award? Apparently these folks suited up last March and jumped right into the game. These are marathon level volunteers. They are in it to win it. They should call them the Nike crew. Just do it. That's what they do. They volunteered, reported 250 hours over the 12-month period. It's unbelievable to think somebody can put that level of energy into other people and effort. I think that's the beautiful thing. If you are a President's Volunteer Service Award qualifier, please stand up so that we can give you the perfect cheer that you deserve to be recognized. And congratulations. I don't see, where is everybody stand? Yeah, go ahead, stand up. Clap it up, clap it up. Congratulations, you guys are making a difference. Truly making a difference. Miss Catherine Burrell, is she here?
She's here.
Yeah, she is, front and center. She is a Hall of Famer, earning the Lifetime Award, 4,000 total service hours. 4,000 to other people. That's over the course of 15 years. True test of endurance, and congratulations, Catherine Burrell. Well deserved. And $1 million smile to go with it. I mean, I don't know how you... It does amaze me, the energy and effort. Oh, she was hiding behind the picture.
Congratulations, Catherine.
Well deserved. Congratulations, Catherine. Fancy, look good. And I think this has been one of the most challenging competitions for me to call in a while. I do broadcasts, we do in studio, we do in the games, and we can focus on a couple of teams. Although next year in the SEC we're adding 2 more teams. In the transfer portal, you got to learn everybody's name every year, it seems like. But it's apparent to me that Little Rock School District has hundreds of incredible people that make a difference. Hundreds. Strong players, strong people. And this script is telling me there are even more. It says it right here, so get ready. We're not done with these awards. So LRSD fans, I'm very proud to introduce to you the Little Rock School District's Volunteers in Public Schools MVPs. These are your 23-24 ViPS Award nominees. Right on the screen. right now. All the nominees, please stand one last time. Thank you again. Thank you again. You're making a huge, huge difference. And Dr. Wright's still up here with me. You're gonna stay up here now with me. Yes. You're one of the officials here. We gotta keep the ball moving. So let's kick it off with our employee volunteers. Many district employees are some of the most dedicated school volunteers. These are the recipients of the Stellar Employee Volunteer Awards. Renata Burt of Gibbs Elementary. Janet Meyer Buford of Pulaski Heights Middle School, and Tamara McCormick of Central High School. Did I say Tamara right? Tamara or Tamara? Tamara. Yeah. Are any of you guys here? Yeah. Oh, here she comes. All right. And I'm going to tell you a little something about each one of these folks. These three campus-based employees have certainly set some incredible records in their careers. Ms. Burt, Ms. Buford, and Ms. McCormick are all considered star players in the way they engage students as well as parents, community members, and school volunteers. Their enthusiasm, their creativity, and their ability to engage others make them strong team leaders, their schools, and we're proud to spotlight them and what they do. Congratulations, elementary employee Renata Burt. Middle school employee Janet Buford, and high school employee Tamara McCormick. A commitment to service is a learned process, and we get a couple of star rookies to recognize our student volunteer recognitions. Thank you, guys. And they go to Mimi Abisholi. Did I say it right? All right, Mimi of Central High School. And Morgan Crawford of Cloverdale Middle School. All right. If I do make a mistake in a pronunciation, I'll just blame it on my accent. That's just the way I pronounce it. Middle school student Morgan Crawford is focusing her service in a military career that could easily lead her to be a highly decorated and selfless servant to all. Mimi Abishal serves as a prominent student leader at Central High School with future ambitions in leadership and volunteer service roles. Their extreme focus, dedication, improvement, agility make them both stars in their field. Give it all you got for student volunteers, Mimi Abishal and Morgan Crawford. Thank you, guys. I've worked personally with some notable coaches in my lifetime. That's something I've been very fortunate. You know, it's you can't get there on your own. There's no question. On the field, off the field, on the court. You know, each kid sort of, you know, what you pour into them is what they're going to then give back. One thing makes them true pros, their ability to mentor others in a transformative way. Where would we be without these individuals willing to share their time, helping others, passing down some of the knowledge and some of the mistakes you make that you don't want other people to make or a kid to make? And there's a couple of names. Xavier Mazik, supporting students at Cloverdale Middle School. Kenneth Patterson, supporting students at Chico Elementary. Is that how you say it, right? And supporting students and teachers at Fulbright Elementary. Wendy Welch. Yeah, you can clap it up. Okay, is she coming? We're gonna get some pictures too. Do we get everybody? Yeah, they're on, all right. Principal Ruffins couldn't say enough great things about Xavier and his impact on her students. A barber with a listening ear and a keen understanding of what students need to feel good about themselves and where they're going. Kenneth Patterson is recognized by the Chico team as an invaluable player when it comes to supporting their efforts and helping address student needs. A dedicated volunteer that demonstrates that showing up is part of growing up. Now, they say the best ability you can have is availability. Just get there. Wendy Welch is a retired teacher assisting in younger classes at Fulbright. Teachers have acknowledged her as a stellar mentor, as well as an asset in their classrooms. Ms. Welch may have retired her jersey after years of teaching, but thankfully, she hasn't retired her love for continued education. Xavier, Kenneth, and Wendy, thank you so much. Congratulations again. Truly successful teams know that they're better together, right? You lean on each other, help each other. Everyone takes their position, know your role, know your strengths and weaknesses. It helps you and it helps the team. And they're able to execute. They set up for the goal, and increasingly the score is the objective, right? And you know what I'm talking about? The Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church Wakefield Tutors. Get up off the bench. There you go. Celebrate your spotlight. Thank you very much. This is a force to be reckoned with 40 plus volunteers that have been supporting Wakefield elementary students for years.
Come on, let's get them up.
Come on up here so we can get your picture. Get a little FaceTime and spotlight. People are sick of looking at me, so you guys get up here so they can look at you. Wow, what a team. Got the matching shirts. There to go.
What a team of tutors.
I think everybody understands the importance of tutors. I actually, at times, had to rely on a tutor. In particular, it was actually in college. The poor girl only made like $25, I think, each teaching session that she'd help me with math. But I guess that was a lot back in those days. Trust me, she was underpaid, having to deal with me for so long. But this is Wakefield Elementary. And their willingness to show up and help the kids, I think, yes, it's important for their academics, but I think when you see a young kid see an adult go out of their way, yeah, take them all you want. No, go on, take it. Come back. She's got to get this one for the Facebook and Instagram page. You're going to put hashtag no filter. You guys don't need it, though, when you post that pic. And again, congratulations, Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church Wakefield Tutors. We appreciate you. Sometimes we experience those players who are so versatile, they can play any position. Doesn't matter the sport. We've had a couple of great ones. I know that, football, basketball, we had a couple of multi-sport guys up in the hill. And it's like that everywhere. That's what our Community Resource Award recipients are like. They're versatile, on point, doesn't matter the game plan, present, when, and wherever needed. And that's so important. Again, the unselfishness and the willingness to do that is extremely important. Come on up, Andrea Lewis of First Security Bank and Anthony Hampton of City Connection. Come on up. I spot one and the other. It's difficult to distinguish when one role ends and another begins when it comes to Andrea Lewis. Andrea led the effort in securing 8 first security school-based banks in the Little Rock School District. It's important. Sometimes you need that to get things done. Recently elected as a Little Rock City Council member, Andrea represents Ward 6, and she's also a Little Rock School District parent volunteer. City Connections has been supporting students and families in need for many years, and the organization has been focusing on making a widespread impact. Like last year's tornado recovery efforts, when Roberts Elementary teamed with City Connections to help offer assistance to Little Rock families. Anthony believes success comes in connecting the city, and that is a great game plan, my man. It's a successful one. So congratulations, City Connections, Inc., and Andrea Lewis of First Security. And you have community school volunteers. They're very unique and important players. They're not usually in the game in support of their own students. They typically are motivated by the simple belief they have something valuable to contribute. These are your medalists for the Community School Volunteer Award. Maine Parker of Brady Elementary, Lizzie Swinton, nominated by J.A. Fair, K-8, Angel Burt, supporting Dunbar Middle, and David Ruby of Parkview High School. Come get that picture. Mr. Parker has been tutoring students at Brady Elementary for almost 20 years. Way to go. Initially engaging through a church partnership, Maine has always gone above and beyond. Brady is grateful for his commitment. And Lizzie Swinton is a retired educator supporting J.A. Fair Preparatory. Can we have enough role models? No, we can't. The more, the merrier, and everybody contributes in their own way. Miss Angel Burt is part of the Dunbar Association, and she knows you can't build a strong neighborhood without supporting the neighborhood school. In and out of the classroom, she's considered an invaluable asset to Dunbar. Legendary school, Dunbar. If you need an arrow sharpened, well, David Ruby might just be a guy supporting Parkview Archery Team. How about that? Everybody is grateful for what he does, and he is a volunteer who is right on point. Somebody wrote that for me. That was very good.
Point for that.
I got so excited, I forgot where I was. Okay, so congratulations, thank you all for that. We have 2 school partners in education that exhibit true sportsmanship. On the primary level is Grassroots Arkansas, nominated by Romine Early Childhood Center. A buddy of mine went to Romine. And on the secondary level is Rotary Club of Little Rock, nominated by Dunbar Middle School. Come up for that picture. My buddy Guy Whitney, I think Guy Whitney and Reggie Merritt went to Romine, if I'm not mistaken. Is that where Reggie Merritt went? I think he went to Romine. Reggie, good dude. Him and Guy Whitney. Grassroots Arkansas is showing up for Romine Early Childhood Center's little ones in a very big way. School supplies, classroom readers, staff appreciation, you name it, and they'll go up to bat and get it done. Principal Tyrone Harris is grateful to have Grassroots Arkansas as part of the team. Rotary Club of Little Rock has been cheering on Dunbar Middle School for over 8 years. This partnership originally focused on student mentoring, but quickly adapts to any play the coaches call and ask them to do. I can tell you there's not a locker room in the region with as many newly painted purple lockers as Dunbar. Principal Kane and staff are some of Rotary Club of Little Rock's biggest fans. And we used to play they still have the men's league there at Dunbar? Woo, that was a heck of a league. Congratulations, Grassroots Arkansas and Rotary Club of Little Rock. But the judges couldn't stop there. No, with over 240 partnerships, 2 district-wide partners presented some very impressive stats. District-wide Partners in Education medal-worthy are Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts, nominated by Carver Elementary. There you go. And Pulaski County Cooperative Extension. No more people come up, take a picture? Oh, okay. The Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts Group has supported district educators and students for decades, offering professional development in the fine arts and student enrichment opportunities. And the beautiful, glorious new facility that they have. If you haven't seen it, get out there and go check it out. Little Rock, very proud of that. Pulaski County Cooperative Extension is yet another big hitter. School children have been learning the basics about gardening and good nutrition from Laura Ann and staff for years. How to build up that body, keep the mind clear. Those are very important things. The staff sent their regrets in having a conflict tonight. They couldn't be with us. So congratulations, Arkansas Museum of Fine Arts and Pulaski County Cooperative Extension. So now, more recognition and awards. And some may be the most important, although everybody's important. Family School Volunteers. Now, don't assume you understand what a nomination in this category means. These aren't coaches just taking care of their team. These are folks helping the whole school team. A big thank you goes out to Janice Lawrence of Romine Early Childhood Center and Rudy Neri of Gibbs Elementary and Little Rock's LRSD Parent Involvement Initiatives, as well as Shelley Rhodes of Little Rock West High School of Innovation. They're going to make their way up. Shelley could be the most seasoned of these stellar coaches, but there are also some challenges with what they do. But Little Rock West recognizes Shelley, her unique abilities, and we want her to know just how much of a star she really is. Rudy is relatively new to Little Rock. He comes up from the Northeast. So we get a few things in common before relocating here. In the spirit of true volunteerism, he signed up as a mentor, got involved in mathletes and everything else. So important I can't think of a better way to get in a community than to volunteer, especially for the kids. And next, we highlight Janice Lawrence. Janice, do you know how special you are to Romine? I've been told that few family volunteers reach coach status in pre-K centers. They're young with less experience, not in your case. You just dove right in. We're keeping an eye on you. She's a special one. Certainly is. Congratulations, Janice, Rudy, and Shelley. And here we are now going to the Parent Involvement Awards. Catherine Adams, Central High School, and Yolanda Terry of Parent Involvement Initiative. And they do an excellent job of continuing to motivate, to try to get the most success, how to push the right buttons. Catherine, I was told she might have some pom-poms from Central High School. Parents and staff are convinced that she is one of the best cheerleaders. And that was an amazing job by the, what elementary school was it? McDermott. Oh my goodness. I think Doctor talked about how when we were in school, it was 2, 4, 6, 8, who do we appreciate? You know, those were the kind of cheers that, back in those games. But they do an excellent job. Catherine Adams, Yolanda Terry, your approach to the game is a little bit different too. You cheer for anyone, everywhere, and the effort has not gone unnoticed. Not a lot of young people have cheerleaders throughout their life. Again, you know, in my personal experience, it was people like these two, Catherine and Yolanda, that fill in the gap sometimes in the motivation and just being positive to some of these kids that don't get it sometimes at home or from anywhere else. It's extremely important. Congratulations, and we appreciate it. Next up, the Leadership Awards. Now these like the point guards, diverse abilities, get success. Ashley East of Pulaski Heights Middle School and Kenesha Scott of Chico Elementary in district-wide initiatives. Come on up here for the picture. Hey, she's got the pom-poms. I love it. Do we have them both?
Where's the Ashley? Where's Ashley?
Is Ashley East here?
She's here.
We'll give her a minute to come up. Kenesha Scott is a committed district volunteer. And if you need help with the partner recruitment, she'll do it. Need a classroom speaker? She will do it. Need a science fair judge? She can do that too. She's part of like the Nike crew before. Just do it. And that's what she does. And I don't know if Ashley's here, but Pulaski Heights Middle School really appreciates Ashley. She also gets things done. No matter what it is, she doesn't get discouraged and continues to push forward. Congratulations, Ashley and Kenesha. The LRSD Alumni Volunteer Award gives schools the opportunity to highlight district alums who continue to give back. An alum of Booker Elementary, Mann Middle, and Parkview High School, Derek Rainey, is still actively involved in Little Rock School District. There you go. He is a student attending Gibbs Magnet Elementary and is also active with the district-wide family involvement initiatives. An alum of Woodruff Elementary, Pulaski Heights Middle, and Little Rock Central High, Muskie Harris, the man. I love Muskie. I've got to know him over the years, and he's a personal friend, and it just always seems when something goes sideways, there's Muskie. He's always there to help. He never runs from anything. Of course, played football for the Razorbacks, and he came back to Little Rock to help people through his work with 100 Black Men and Muskie Harris Recovery Service. And I know personally people who he has helped, gone out of his way. So congratulations, Muskie, and Wrightsville's Mayor, Derek Rainey. Good job. Now I'm going to look for some support from the bench for the final award of the evening. 2023 Jane Mendel Award recipient, Nell Matthews. Hey, did I say it right?
Yes, you got it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. First, I'd like to personally thank Mr. Pat Brady for being here with us tonight. You called each play with perfection, and you helped us all keep up with the score. So please join me in a cheer of appreciation for Mr. Brady. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Pat Brady! Pat, please remain on the stage with Mr. Wright so you can be included in this next photo. The Jane Mendel Award is the district's highest recognition for volunteerism. It is our Heisman Trophy, our all-round gold medal. Nominees typically have decades of involvement and a vast volunteer resume. They are champions of students and schools. We have several previous Jane Mendel Award recipients here tonight. I encourage those in attendance to come to the front of the room and gather with Tammy here at the awards table. Immediately after tonight's honoree is announced, the past winners will all come up on the stage and join us for a photo. So please come on down. This year's Jane Mendel Award recipient has been a strong and steady hitter for the Little Rock School District for many years. She first began as a parent volunteer at Forest Park Elementary, but Pulaski Heights Middle and Central High also discovered quickly her superior Olympic ability. A true gold medalist in the sport of volunteerism. Congratulations, Gabriel Bond, the 2020